Forget the fucking Lamborghini. Forget about it. You might not like me for it. Stop telling everybody that you're just gonna. This is one of the biggest mistakes that most beginners find themselves in. Quitting your job is not real life. The instant success. You can have this Lambo too. It pisses me off. If you're serious about freedom with time and money and building something real, then I want you to understand this.
My stepper gon' brush him if I press the button. Too drippy to scuff. The blick in the duffel, it came with a muzzle, so why would I touch it?
These are probably your New Year's resolutions. Quit the 9-to-5, start an online business. You want the freedom to travel whenever you want. You want to make real money, whatever that means to you. And finally, you just want to feel like this year was your year. Here's the uncomfortable truth. This could also be the year that absolutely nothing changes. This could possibly be the year that you quietly say to yourself, maybe this dream of mine just isn't for me. You watch people your age, less disciplined than you, less intelligent, and even less capable, somehow living the life that you want. And these people, it gets under your nerve. You don't understand how they're doing it, why they're doing it. Man, I grew up with this guy. He's no better than me. She's no better than me, right? But I'm here to tell you that a whole lot of that can change. And in fact, you don't even need a full year to change it. You can do a lot in a year. In time, it's one of those things that moves really fast, or it can also move really slow. Now, I'm gonna get into my desk and let's break this down. Now, you might be feeling stuck. You're doing the same routines. You have the same excuses. I'm gonna give you the 3 rules that are going to determine whether 2026 is gonna be your year, the year that changes everything, or 2026 is gonna be the year that you just stay the exact same, wishing and saying that 2027 is gonna be your year. If you apply all 3 of these rules that I give you, you're gonna actually become the guy who said he was going to do it and actually did it. You're gonna be the guy that every other guy quietly compares himself to, whether they tell you or not. But the first 2 rules mean nothing without the 3rd and final one. That one can change everything in a matter of days, if not weeks, rather than years. If you can't focus for just 10 minutes, just go back to your video games. Go back to doing what you're doing. For everyone still here, let's jump in to rule number 1. The first rule that I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna be a little contradicting here. Stop telling everybody and thinking that you're just gonna quit your job. This is one of the biggest mistakes that most beginners find themselves in. They think, oh, I'm gonna go all in. I'm just gonna jump right into the deep end. Let me quit my job, get out of school, drop out of there, do this, that, the third, and just go all in. When in reality, quitting your job does not make you disciplined. It just makes you broke, stressed, depressed, feeling like you have nothing going on, and forces you to start acting in more of a reactive sort of way. For a little analogy here, pretend your job is a rusty water tap. It's not glamorous, it's not pretty, it's not shiny like all the other water taps and faucets, but it keeps you alive. It drips, it gives you some water. It has some life left in it. Turning off that rusty water tap before you've put in and installed the brand new shiny water tap that we all want, well, that just completely kills it. That is dead on arrival, DOA. That is gonna be how people drown. Little hard truth here. If you don't have a savings, if you're not making revenue, and you have no proven system, quitting your job is not gonna give you time and freedom. It's gonna destroy any ounce or gram of leverage that you currently have. What's gonna actually happen is that free time that you're now given without your 30, 40, 50 hours a week job, you're gonna spend that time consuming. And odds are, you're not gonna be consuming the right stuff. You're gonna be scrolling, overthinking, researching. You're just gonna be stuck in this never-ending paralysis and this trap that you're not gonna be able to know how to get out of. I understand you. Companies today are racing towards AI. They're looking how they can replace you with a robot, with a computer, with some sort of program. Real roles are being replaced right now in every line of work, every business, every company. Safe jobs are simply disappearing. So I want you to hear this clearly. I'm not saying never quit your job. What I'm saying is don't quit your job too early. And once you quit your job, do not stay asleep. Do not fall victim to consumption. Be active in your approach. A job equals stability. Your nights and weekend equal most common people's escape plans. You want to be able to build your future life while you're currently protected with your current job. You want to move fast here, but you need to move smart here. Quitting too early is gonna remove all your leverage. Rule number 2, again, you might not like me for it. Forget the fucking Lamborghini for right now. Forget about it. Forget about it. I see this every single day, and quite frankly, it pisses me off. The lie that we're all to believe and see every single day on social media. The overnight blow up. The instant success. 10K months in 60 days. Oh, it just takes one winning product and you can have this Lambo too. In reality, all that bullshit is just marketing that somebody is doing to try to get you to consume their content and follow their plan. And the next thing you know, you're buying their course and you're stuck in the same way. It's not real life. So I want to reframe this for you. And if you're serious about freedom with time and money, the freedom and ability to travel when you want, where you want, the ability to have control over your life and over the things that are going on around you, and building something real with value, then I want you to understand this. It is a long journey, a very long journey. I want you to forget about the Lamborghinis. I want you to forget about the 100K months. And how about figuring out, how can I make my first dollar today using my skill, using my business, providing value outside of my job? That's where you need to start. Let's progress it. If I can make my first dollar today, how can I make my first $5 tomorrow? How can I make the next $10, $100, $1,000, $5,000, so on and so forth? One day, by keeping your blinders on this whole entire time, focused on just making the next dollar, building the system that is providing value and is in return providing you income, you can take those blinders off you and you can look up and realize the wealth that you have amassed. The dream isn't to have the Lamborghini. That is a result of following and pursuing the dream. The dream is to be able to have the freedom, to have the time, and with your skills and your traits, you are impacting somebody's life in a positive way, providing them value from something that you have built. That is the dream, and you could already be living it by doing what I'm telling you here. So there's a mindset shift here. There's no overnight success. There are only reps, iterations, and discipline. I want you to balance this. Yes, you need to move fast. Yes, you need to get out of your current job as soon as possible, but you need to understand, anybody promising you speed without skills is simply lying to you and is selling you a false dream. One final note on this. Instagram and TikTok did not make you ambitious. It simply made you impatient. Rule 3. This is the important one. Without it, everything else is just noise. This is simply the rule that makes the other 2 actually work. Now quickly, if any of these rules have helped you and if you've enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, share it, and subscribe. And let's jump right into this 3rd rule. Nothing changes unless you move. What do I mean by that? Let's do a little experiment here. I want you to stand up. I want you to look at your hands. Do it. Stand up, look at your hands. Grab anything near you, the closest thing. Move it from point A to point B. Set a point here, set a point there. Move it from here to over there. Whether you realize it or not, in a teeny, tiny way, you just changed the world. With that experiment, I want you to realize something. You can affect reality. You always could. It's not something that you've just now unlocked. We've all been able to change the world, but most people, when they're pursuing their dreams, why they fail is because they wait too long. They hope, they consume, they dream, but they never move. They never take action. Nothing moves unless you move it. You have the control. Everything in your life, the good, the bad, and the stagnant. These 3 things all can trace back to one simple thing: your actions. Think about this. Nobody wakes up thinking about fixing your life. No one. No one wakes up thinking about, how can I fix your life? No one is coming to save you. That's not scary. View that more as like power. You can build, you can create, and you can change the direction. In fact, you can do it starting today. You can change the direction and the path that you're going on. You're not powerless. You've just been unaware. So my final call for you is start now. Have a dream, make a plan, and work the plan. Make one move today that gets you closer to accomplishing that dream. And in your life, I want you to leave a mark before the time runs out. We all have a biological clock to us. Leave your mark before that clock stops ticking. Now, if you're ready to start right now, but you don't know where to aim, I did make a video explaining exactly that. So go ahead, click here, watch it there if this is gonna help you. And for all the rest of you, I appreciate you and enjoy the journey, because that is where the dream lives.